in this workshop, I will basically be telling about push, how you can use push, how can you use our SDKs, and basically what are the use cases on which you can build. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing we want to basically see out is what is the problem in Web3. And we are going to talk here like about the very low problems, not anything which is very much complex. So this will be like a beginner-friendly workshop. So any action in Web3 uses a lot of interactions. If you have used any website, you need to create your own wallets, you need to pass your own seeds, and you need to store them securely, right? We all have done this. Same goes with the user apathy, that a user need to know everything about Web3 once he's getting into Web3. Even now, if we have like AA's chain abstraction, but these are not up to the mark. The next thing we have is lack of communication. So let's try to explore that more. So DAOs are not able to talk. I'm sure folks here are a part of any DAO, but the moment any DAO proposal happens, you have to go there and see if there is a new proposal or I have to vote. It is not the other way around where a DAO comes to you and give you all the things which you need or all the proposals which you need. Same goes with DeFi. How many here just got liquidated after something crazy happened in the market? And you didn't even get to know that, yeah, this happened because it was just like in a minute of 5 to 10 minutes. And it could have been saved if you got notified that, hey, you are about to liquidate or so. Same goes with NFTs. Let's suppose that a very famous NFT guy just posted his NFT and you were not able to take part in the airdrop because you didn't know that. So these things can just be targeted out using push. So how can push help you here? Let's get started with that. So it all starts with a notification. I think all of us, from a Web2 background, we kind of have like notifications for everything. You get up in the morning, you get notifications from your famous social media apps, you get notifications from your food apps, etc. The same goes with Web3. Web3 too needs notifications. So that's what we are building. And even in notifications, we have like an open communication layer. That means anyone can join into the network. We have notifications which are dynamic. That means you can change those notifications according to your requirement. Even if you want to have some kind of CTAs into build, and even if you want to have any images into your notifications, that can also be done. The next thing is these are multi-chain. So it does not matter if you are building on Ethereum, you are building on Arbitrum, Optimism. These can be multi-chain. Gasless, of course, if you are sending 100,000 notifications per day, you don't want gas to be there. And platform agnostic is something which we are working on. So you can send out notifications on mobile apps, on web apps, on even like as a MetaMask snap, so that it is interoperable and can be seen everywhere. So that's basically about notifications, but we also have our chat systems. So let's discuss about chat. So we all here are from Web3, but I'm pretty much sure that you might have joined like 100 Telegram groups or even like 100 Discord servers. So mainly currently also in Web3, the communication system or the way we interact with the community is using the Web2 systems. And Push Protocol wants to change that. So what we have is Push Chat. That means you can chat with any wallet and you can integrate it into any dApp. This chat is completely decentralized. We don't hold it on our private servers or anything. Data is stored decentralized, I believe, on IPFS. We even have like group chats, etc. So let's suppose you are building for your community and you want to have private groups. You want to have public groups. You want to have groups which are gated using NFTs. You want to have gating using ERC20 tokens. So you can do all of that using Push Chat. And it's pretty easy. And I will just do a speed run here where I can show you how you can do that. But yeah, it's like a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, I believe. So yeah, let's get started on that. So we will go to our Push dApp and let's try to see from there. So let's do our demo of notifications first. So one of the things which you need to do to send out a notification is create a channel on Push. Creating channel is quite simple. What you do is you add a channel name, you add a channel category, some description, you upload a logo, and then you stake some fees. For creating a channel, it's like 50 push tokens as a fees. But even in this hackathon, if you want to use like a staging environment or testnet, you can just do that. And you can get the test tokens for free, of course. So I'm not going to display here how you can create a channel, but usually just follow this route that follow our docs and so. But it's quite simple. What we are going to see here is an example of how you can use Push channel to send out notifications. So let's suppose there's a crazy market going on, and you're checking like what's the price of ETH like every 5 to 10 minutes. So you are just going to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and just checking the price. What if you get notified about the price of Ethereum like every 5 minutes, or according if Ethereum went up 3% in an hour or went down 3% in an hour or so. So we have something which is called price tracker, and I will just demo that out. So yeah, let's jump into the code. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this is visible now. But I have like a very simple script here. So what I'm doing is I have like a EtherScan API, and it does nothing. It just gets you the price of Ethereum and console logs it. So let me just run it out to show you. So yeah, we are running the script and see, we got the result. What is the ETH price in USDT? Now what we want to do here is we want to basically add push notifications to it. So yeah, let's try to do that. What we will do is we will go to our docs. It's push.org/docs if you want to go to that. And the first thing which we need to do is initialize a user. So that's step number one. So what I will do is I will just copy paste this. Let's just copy the initialization part. And I will just drop it here and we'll edit it later. So pasted it here. And yeah, let's change this. So this is the part where we kind of initialize a push user, but I will just paste this data here. Now, as you can see, we don't have a signer, but let me just add a signer here. So import ethers, and let's create a signer first. Yeah, and just for the private key, I already have like a private key in my ENV. So you create a channel and then you get its private key. Just export it out from the MetaMask, and then you are just good to go. So I have the private key here. Now my user is initialized, and I can pretty much see that here. What I need to do here is I will just send out a notification now. So go to send notification, and you can just see it's a very simple function call. I will just drop it here, and I will console log this out. And let's give it the ETH price notification. ETH price. ETH price R. And let's change it to a dynamic one. So let's do this, and yeah, I just need to grab the result.response from here. So yeah, this can be response.data dot result USD. Yeah, and let's save this, and this should just send out a notification on our environment. So as we can see, we are waiting, and yeah, now we have sent it out. And even if you want to see that notification out, it should be visible in our inbox. So yeah, here we can see we have got the notification for ETH price. I've been testing it for a while, but yeah, it's that simple. So you can do the integration in just like 5 minutes. And now we will just do, we will see how you can basically integrate push chat. So let's move towards the push app, and let's go towards chat. And where you can see that we have like a system here that you can just search for any address, and even like if somebody tries to chat with you, it first lands in your request box. So you first need to accept, and then you can chat. In this example, I will basically show you how you can create a bot in like 5 minutes using push chat. But even if you are looking for group chats, you can basically create a group. Add a group name, add a group description, add any kind of gating in your group, whether you want to do an ERC20 gating, ERC721 gating, etc. But yeah, let's go with a demo for the push bot. So what I'm going to do is I have like a address, and let me just search it out. Yeah, so I have this address which is 0x2d, and basically I will try to chat with this particular address. So yeah, I have like basically I've chatted this before, but let's try to do the bot demo as of now. So let me go to the index.js. Let me increase this. Yeah, now it's great. So again, this is a very simple script. As you can see, what we are doing is we are just taking a signer from Ethers, and this is basically the private key of this particular address, which I'm going to create a bot out. So yeah, this is quite simple. And let's see from our push docs what we need to do to send out a push chat. But we will go to the docs. We will explore out the section for push chat. So we will go to chat docs. First step is initialize your user. So I'm just going to copy paste that. And yeah. So we just imported like push API from our docs or from our SDK, and we are using it out. So we have the user initialized, and what I want to do is if the bot receives any message, he just returns out the response. So for that, first you need to do is you need to stream your chats. So let's search for stream chats option here. Yeah, there it is. So I will just copy paste this, and this is where we kind of just listen for the socket events. So we pasted out all of this, and if you want, you can just understand it, but I'm basically doing like a speed run here. So you are listening to like different events here. One is for chat, you are listening for notifications, connection, etc. What I will do is I will make it much more simpler. So on connection, we will receive just a socket connection. On receiving any chat message, we will just log that message out. And same for like all of the above. But yeah, at this point, let's start our server. So we'll do just an npm start. And as you can see, our push server is kind of connected. Let me also just see which environment I am on. So let's do prod. So I will display this out on our production environment, but I initialize my user on production. I am streaming the chats, and if this bot basically get any chat, it should just console log here. So let's try this out. Our bot is ready, and we should see first like this is connected. But on our production dApp, I will just try to send a message. Hey. So yeah, I think it went. Let me do it again then. Yeah, see, we have like received the event here. So what I typed to the bot was hey, and we returned it out on basically our backend. But what we want to do now is whenever we receive a message, we just return out something else. So what we do is if message, so you can see the message object here, right? So you just do if the message.origin equal to other. So message.origin equal to other is someone else is sending the message. And here what I want to do is I want to revert a message. So I want to return back, or basically I want to reply. So what we are going to do is go to our docs, search for how you can just send out a message. Click on send message, copy this thing out, and let's just paste it here. So what we are doing it, we will be sending out a message. Where we want to send it is basically we want to revert back to the sender. So it will be like message dot from, and yeah, it is of type text, but we can just change the text and do it. How may I help you? Yeah. So let's do this. Save this out, and yeah, our server is running fine. Now let's try to send out a chat message. Yeah. Hey bot. So we are sending out this message, and at a later point of time, we should just receive out another message. So yeah, even if we look at this, we received out a message, and this is the message we returned back to the user. So This origin self means that this was the message which was sent by the bot itself. Yeah, and even you can see it here, or maybe you can see on the refresh. But yeah, that's how it really works. So in a matter of like 5 to 6 seconds, you can just see how push chat or push bot can be integrated out. Let me unlock my profile. Yeah, confirm. I will just reload this, and at the very end, if I should have like a message of hey bot, and yeah, how may I help you? So this is how you can just integrate. I have done this on push chat. You can do it on your UI. You want to build a Telegram out, go for it. You want to build a Discord out, go for it. You can do it in groups. You can do it as a one-to-one chats. Support groups can be one of our like good reasons for it. And yeah, basically it is endless, right? You can do anything out with notifications. You can do anything out with chats. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with my workshop. So if you have like any questions, I'm up for it. Yeah. No? Yeah, sure. Sorry? You can do it, yeah, okay. You don't need actually a server. You can do it on a UI. I've just displayed it out how you can do it if you have a backend server, but you can absolutely go for a UI. You can even use our UI components. You can do this on a React or a Vite or a Next app if you want.
Is there like a dashboard? I mean, is there a dashboard to like control those push notifications for mobile devices?
So you can basically see out notifications on our app. You can see out on MetaMask using push snaps. We even have like browser extensions, and even we have like UI components which you can directly import on your UI.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Even if you want to interact with me, I will be here around here or around the booth. So yeah, thank you everyone.